Welcome to accounting session once again, dear students. So, till yesterday you have learned how to decide what to debit and what to credit by applying the rules, and then you have learned to pass the journal entries. So, as I have explained previously, writing personal account, real account and nominal account and applying the rules, that was just for your understanding. Actually, the ultimate aim was to prepare what? Journal book, that is day book. So, you were supposed to learn what? Journal entries. So, to make you understand the journal entries, you have shown all those things. So, you are not required to do all those things. You can do it in your mind only. And what you are supposed to do is, you are supposed to write the journal entries directly. So, here just follow whatever I say, see the transactions, decide debit credit in your mind only, and then just put it in the format of journal entries. So let us solve some of the journal entries today. 1/4/2010. Commence with business. With rupees 5 lakh. For 2010 purchase goods of rupees 3 lakh. 6/4/2010 paid for advertisement rupees 20,000. 10/4/2010 paid into Canara Bank rupees 40,000. 15/4/2010 paid stationery, paid for stationery rupees 3,000 by check. 18/4/2010 purchased goods of rupees 12,000 from Shyam. 21/4/2010 sold goods of rupees 60,000. 24/4/2010 sold goods to Govind rupees 20,000. 28/4/2010 returned goods of rupees 2,000 to Shyam. 29 Govind returned us 2000. 30th/4/2010. Paid salaries ₹6,000 by check. So write down these transactions. So let us solve these transactions now. So first transaction is 1/4/2010 commenced business with ₹5 lakh. So here 1/4/2010. Now you all may be conversion with applying of the rules and deciding debit and credit. So here what happens? You should do the apply the rules in your mind, and finally you should write what? Journal entries only. Finally, what you are supposed to do is, you are supposed to write only what? Journal entries. Here, cash account will be debit. Write down this in this format. Don't write full debit. Write DR only. Cash account debit. Leave little bit of space to capital account. To capital account. So 5 lakh, 5 lakh. Being business commenced. Being business commenced. Second is 4/4/2010 purchase goods of ₹3 lakh. Here no name is mentioned, so it is a cash transaction. So 4/4/2010 purchase account debit. How much? 3 lakh. Your purchase goods of how much? 3 lakh. To cash account. To cash account. 3 lakh. Being goods purchased. (6/4/2010) paid for advertisement ₹20,000. Advertisement is an expense. 6/4/2010. Advertisement account debit to cash account. Advertisement account debit 20,000 to cash account. To cash account. being advertisement paid. Being advertisement expenses paid. Expenses paid. EXPS is short form of expenses. You can write EXPS, expenses. Then 10/4/2010 paid to Canara Bank rupees 40,000. 10/4/2010 paid to Canara Bank rupees 40,000. So here what happens? Canara Bank account debit because it belongs to what? Personal account. Receiver. Canara Bank account debit 40,000 to cash account. How much? 40,000. Being paid to Canara Bank. So this is how you will write the journal entries, and whenever transactions are given, you need not show the rules, you need not show the application of the rules. Directly after seeing, calculating all those things in your mind, directly show what? Journal entries. As I have shown here, directly show the journal entries, and you need not write that in computer science journal book. You take a separate logbook for our accountancy and write whatever I am giving assignment or whatever I am teaching, write it down in a separate book which is made specially for accountancy. Okay. So now, hope so that you have understood these transactions and the journal entries for the transactions. Let us solve all other transactions as well. Date, particulars, vendor, debit. So 15/4/2010 paid for stationery rupees 3,000 by check. So it is not only paid, it is by check. So paid for stationery rupees 3,000 by check. So here stationery is an expense, stationery account debit 3,000. So instead of to cash, here it will come to Canara Bank. To Canara Bank. The payment is made by check, and we are having account in Canara Bank. So if there is only one account, you need not mention the name of the bank. But if there are many accounts in various banks, you are supposed to mention the name of that bank. Being stationery expenses paid. Being stationery expenses paid. So you can write by check. By check. Next, 18. Purchase goods of rupees 12,000 from Shyam. So this is a credit transaction definitely because name has been mentioned here. So here there is no involvement of cash. Purchase account debit how much? 12,000. But here the cash will not come because this is a credit transaction. Instead, the name of the person who has given you the goods on credit appears here to Shyam account. 12,000. Being goods purchased from Shyam. So next 21/4/2010 sold goods of rupees 60,000. Here no name is mentioned, so it is a cash transaction. 21/4/2010. So if you sell the goods, cash will come in, cash account debit 60,000 to sales account. Being goods sold. 24 sold goods to Govind for rupees 20,000. So here definitely it is a credit transaction. 24/4/2010. So here Govind account will be debited because he will be the receiver. Govind account debit 20,000 to sales account. Being goods sold to Govind. $20,000. So this is how we will show the journal entries. So hope so that you are understanding. If you don't understand, call me on my number or else send a WhatsApp about your doubts. So 24 is over. 28 returned goods of rupees 2,000 to Shyam. So on 28/4/2010 you are returning the goods of rupees how much? 2,000 to Shyam. So after purchasing the goods may be in the bad condition or it may be not as per the sample that they have shown. So what you are doing, you are returning goods of rupees 2,000 to Shyam. So you have purchased goods of 12,000 from Shyam. Now you are returning goods of rupees 2,000 to Shyam. So here what happens? Shyam account debit because he will be a receiver. Shyam account debit 2,000 to purchase returns. This is what purchase returns. You have purchased, then you are returning it. So purchase returns 2000. Being goods returned to Shyam. Being goods returned from Shyam. Shyam amount debit to purchase returns. Next, 29. Govind returned us goods of rupees 2000. So here we are selling goods to Govind and Govind is returning us because we might have not set the goods in good condition, or else it may have happened that it might have not matched with the samples that we have shown to Shyam. So sorry, Govind. So Govind has returned that goods to us. So here what happens? We will be receiving goods. Sales return account debit. To Govind. Govind will be given here. Being sales return by Govind. Paid salary rupees 6,000 by check. So it is not cash, it is check to bank. Being salary paid. So hope so that you are all understanding, and along with this you try at your home some more transactions that you have learned previously.